good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason.
Should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it. If they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They motion the slot man left. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got a man. It's Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Slot man in motion right. 2nd down, Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack. We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Motion left. 3rd and short, Jackson.
quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up first and goal.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So now then, first and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal. They'll go with him again. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 9 for the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. There is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Flowers now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's a first carry for their running back. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On 3rd down, Penix. His throw left side is complete. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll motion over Flowers. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On play action, Penix. That's caught left side by Otten. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
On second down, they run the counter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
From the gun, here is Penix. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on fourth down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Algier. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. No motion over Flowers. On second down, they run with Allen. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Third and 2. And Penix. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Marked down at the 6. Here now, second down and goal. Here comes Allen, and he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. He's got it at the 3. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. And this will pay off. It is caught. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Falcons.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Koo able to add the extra point, and the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Campbell will be the man in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Slot man in motion left. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll send him over to the left. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And with the season winding down, thoughts turn to postseason awards. You can't avoid the conversation. You'd have to say he is at least among those who should be considered for MVP. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Tight end on the move left. From the gun, it's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He'll try and get there on the ground.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. He'll run again. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up the big gain.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now Penix. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Penix going to get his guys moving. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here comes Otten in motion. They'll run here with Algier. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Algier. And he will power his way into the end zone. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Atlanta.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
On is Coop for the point after. His kick is good. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He's across to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Falcons are in the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Brown Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front in the second quarter. The Bucs locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we'll stay in the AFC North as we head to the Confluence to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. A couple of touchdowns there for Breece Hall. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes. It was Tyler Algier. First half of action. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
We get back underway here on EA Sports. Flowers now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down. Throwing is Penix. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Falcon first down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. We'll go play action now with Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field? And
just found you low.
Now Algier. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards.
LOL my 2-5 teams.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
No motion over Flowers. They're going to go play action with Penix. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Penix. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
London brought in motion. Play action. It's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
I'll give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the 3rd quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on 4th down. I'm being aggressive.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Jackson going to keep it himself. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, they're on the verge of surrendering 2 points here.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Algier. Inside the 25. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards with 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. And he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Falcons. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And here. 25, the drive will begin there. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Campbell will be the man in motion. Jackson up top again. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to be third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. To gain of 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Jackson. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Flowers now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and Drake London set to take over once more. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Penix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
The Ravens offense ready to take over possession of the football. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's down at the 3. What a run.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
From the gun, Jackson. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
That 1st and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he can only salvage a couple there. Down to the 3. And now it's 4th and goal.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Jackson. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The Falcons offense and Tyler Algier getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Algier. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the give, this is Allen. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And just a short pickup there to about the 44. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll work the middle here with Algier. And the Falcons are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. London brought in motion. Penix now off the bootleg. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Campbell will be the man in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. Pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion comes Walker. Now, faking the give. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he will score again. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with 1st down. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and 2, and Penix. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run with Allen. Not much happening there, just a short gain. They'll come up for second and 9. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That ball intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and
They can have that.
get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first and 10, Jackson. The throw on the run is complete. Now the Ravens use their first timeout to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Campbell will be the man in motion. Jackson now on second down. This one complete to Campbell. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now, Jackson. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Again, it's Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. A.J. Terrell, the tight coverage there, and he knocks it away. So here comes 3rd and 5. To the air one more time with Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here we go on the return from the 1. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard. That's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection. And they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
He never tries to swat for me.
Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They bring the tight end in motion. 2nd down, Jackson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Jackson. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now a first throw here in overtime. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Here's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's
Bye
the
bye,
tricky part,
Ravens.
Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.